I would say make friends first. Have a good relationship with everyone first, then learn skills and values.
To set you up for life. You get into that Ivy League university that you want, and you work from then on. So school is something that will set you up for what you want to do in your future.
I link knowledge to spirituality sometimes. Yeah. Something that leads a person to realization.
I believe schools are places where people who have dreams are enabled to pursue their dreams. Schools are not about learning this everything by heart. It's about if you have a dream and you want to pursue it, here are the subjects, here you go. Because that it shows you that you're able to achieve your dream, make it reality.
School is like a place where you can communicate and learn at the same time. So it's like both fun and being serious at the same time.
If you just want to, just study the curriculum or syllabus, you can just be homeschooled, but sit next to your computer, just type everything, whatever you want, take it and learn it. But you wouldn't learn anything else.
It's not just like writing your boards and doing all that. It's also supposed to like help you. After that, you need to know what you're gonna do properly.
When you're born, you don't know what is all this, right? Unless you have a teacher into you, and then you will know who you are.
Shows what the world is about, and also studies, obviously.
Yeah.
And then they have to be not like role model, but then we have to like look up to them.
Because we are born to make mistakes as students, and they're born to correct us as teachers. But when we make our mistakes, when you go and confess it to a teacher, they'll say, no, you should have approached it in this way, not that way. You could have worked on this. You could have tinkered that. You could have changed this. And these conversations are very important in teachers and relationships.
Teachers just to teach students what they would like to become, and like if they notice that that student is interested in that subject, teach them privately. And
So there's a fine line which you're watching a video and having a conversation with your facilitator about the subject you have taken. That regardless of how pretty they look or how much animation or production they have, it's different from actually learning and understanding in front of a facilitator. It creates a value that cannot be copied or made in any other way, especially with YouTube videos. Because Khan Academy is there for teaching students, most of the homeschool students. It gives them information. If you want to really learn about values and have some attachment to the values you learn, that's why teachers exist.
Like there's one small, cottage kind of things behind this huge garden. Closing my eyes, that's how I imagine it. Like
Just an open coliseum. There's a lot of breathing space, a lot of places for people to explore, and the subjects they teach might be restricted to a certain level, but it's to the people who want to learn that specific subject, and it would be open discussions, varying conversations, and very interesting debates, and it create a learning environment. Everyone's trying to address their points.
I'm actually fine with anything. A lot of friends and good teachers around me. So yeah.
Or surrounded by nature, but at the same time, like everyone said, not too like old school. I mean, technology has become like a part of our life now, so it'll be difficult to, uh, I guess, avoid it or something.
I would imagine my dream school to be an environment where different departments get to live in different, study in different environments. Let's say the sciences get to study in a very, let's say, high-tech laboratorical area. People who study the social sciences would have a more open area with a lot of course, they will have technology, but they will also have the open area, like I said, in the Greek schools. Environmental studies, of course, the open environment, like Shreya said, multi departmental school where each and every department has its own parts that differentiate with the subject.
I want it to be like countryside house where it's like made up of bricks.
Nice.
I want like the outside to be like that, and inside it can be plain or with a lot of murals or things like that. Then like huge windows and balconies so that we can look at the garden too.
So I would like to have a soundproof room. So whenever a child feels get frustrated or like wants to like shout its emotion out, like he or she can just get into the room and just scream.
4 hours of school, come back home, have school at home. So I would, if there was a choice, I would wish schools to be more flexible. It could be offline and online whenever possible.
Way of thing, not spending the whole time, having more flexible timings.
school starts around 10, and then school ends at 1 p.m. And then once you go home, and if you feel like you didn't do that much work, then there could be like a school website where you can sign up, and then there's assignment section where your teachers can post work for you.
Maybe we should be given like 1 hour or something to finish all our homework in school, so that when we go home we could do like uh, like if I'm interested in music, so I can practice music. Or
They have to give at least that 1.5 hour time. Like if they want to go to music, let them go to music. If they want to like play badminton, let them go play badminton. If they want to run, they can run.
Collaborate with the facilitator and engage yourself with constant projects. For art now, you have to go to a museum, gallery, or go and check some pieces out and try to replicate. இப்போ எக்கனாமிக்ஸ்னா பேப்பர்ஸ் படிச்சு பப்ளிஷ் பண்ற மாதிரி ஐ ஸ்டார்ட் டு திங்க் அபவுட் இட் ஸோ ரீட் ஆர்டிகல்ஸ் ரீட் புக்ஸ் அண்ட் ஸ்டார்ட் பப்ளிஷிங் பேப்பர் ஒர்க் வித் ஸ்டார்ட் டூயிங் சம் ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ்
Reduce it to maybe 35 minutes, 40 minutes, as Atreya said. So then you'll still have time left. So towards the end of the day, you could allocate a bit of time for them to do whatever they want.